my lovelies, so I was just going over all your guys' comments for the giveaway video, and a lot of you guys requested like this makeup look tutorial. So what I'm gonna do is, before I leave, I have about an hour, I'm actually just going to remove my eye makeup and then just reapply that for you guys, so you guys can see like the process and how I'm doing it, and that way it's gonna save me some time too, just because I don't have to do like my whole face and like both eyes. I'll just do one eye, so you guys can see how I achieve this like super smoky burgundy red glitter eye. So I'm gonna go and take my makeup off, and I'm just gonna take a wet wipe and then drench it with a little bit of this Clinique Take the Day Off makeup remover. I love this one. I feel like it's great. It removes all my liquid lipsticks, all my eye makeup, so I feel like this is a great makeup remover. So that's what I'm gonna do, and I will be right back. Alright, so I am back with one of my eyes actually taken off, and you guys can totally see the difference. Like, this one's super like glam, and then this one's kind of just plain and simple. I did apply kind of concealer all over it because I did still have like darker patches from my eyeliner. But so I'm going to scoot a little closer and I'll walk you guys through what I did to achieve this look. So first thing I'm going to do is do the Lorac eyeshadow primer, just a little tiny drop. And I'll just apply that all over the lid, just very gently, not too much because we don't want it to be too greasy. We just want the powders to stick nicely. And then for the actual glitter later, I will be applying like the Insurance Glitter Glue by Too Faced, just so the glitter particles don't later fall. So first thing I'm going to do is go into my handy dandy eyeshadow palette that I pretty much created myself. It has a bunch of Makeup Geek's foiled shadows, because for those of you who have been following me for a while, you know that those are my favorite like shimmer shadows, period. The foiled ones by Makeup Geek, I absolutely love them. And then I have a bunch of like new ColourPop eyeshadows and then more Makeup Geek. So this is the palette that I usually reach for on the daily, just because it's really simple. I have all the necessities and all the colors I need. I have an extra palette where I sometimes exchange and like switch out the colors if I need to, like take this with me, or if I need a little bit darker shades. So that's what I'm going to be using today. So first thing I'm going to do is go into the lightest shades and just kind of mix around these two, and then just set my eyelid and put this all over just to gently set the actual eyeshadow primer. Then I'm going to go to this shade right here, Made to Last by ColourPop, and I'm just going to take this and kind of apply it all over my crease as like a transition. And I'm just going to go back and forth in the actual crease. Not really worrying about the blending right now, because then I'm going to go in my first brush that I use with the light shade, and then I'm going to just try to blend out all the rougher edges around. And then this is where the fun actually begins. So I'm going to take the same brush I just used for my crease transition, and I'm going to go into this super purple right here that is called Silver Lining by ColourPop, and I'm going to go into it and then tap off the excess, and then build up on the outer portion of my crease. So just darken the outer crease portion just slightly darker than the actual transitioning crease. And you want to build that, and I kind of drag it out and just blend, and kind of drag it out. And then do a little more. Oh my gosh, I just realized that my camera stopped recording because my memory got full. So pretty much what I did after the transition is take this shadow from Makeup Geek. It's one of my favorite like foiled eyeshadows from their collection called Curtain Call. And I just took this shade. Look how beautiful it is. And for those of you who know, foiled shadows are some of my favorite from Makeup Geek. And what I did with this color is actually just patted it on the outer corner and the inner corner until I actually got the opacity I wanted to. And I made sure I left the middle part alone. Then I went into another brush and took Curtain Call and kind of moved and smudged and made sure that the crease was kind of evened out. So I connected the outer portion with the inner portion and kind of just made a little bridge between them. And then I went back with a bigger blush Then I went back with the bigger brush into the purple again, and I kind of just patted that on the outer corners just to make it a bit darker. Then after that, I'm going to take a pointed brush, and then I'm going to go into the lighter shimmer shades, and I'm going to just work this into my inner corner. Next, I'm going to do the glitter glue, but before that, I'm going to take the first brush I actually used, and I'm going to just blend the outer edges of my shadow just so there's absolutely no harsh lines. And if you guys would like me to, I can definitely do like a little review or swatching of this custom palette that I made, because I absolutely love these shadows, and this is definitely like a palette for me to grab on the go. I always have it handy, so I can for sure let you guys know like what shadows I chose to put in there, just in case you want to create your own kind of custom made palette. So now I'm going to go into the Too Faced glitter glue, and I'm going to take the tiniest little drop, and I'm going to take this and only stick on applying this on the very center of my lid, exactly where the little triangle is. Once I have that on, I don't really wait for it to dry down or anything like that. I'm going to take my amazing, awesome, magnificent glitter by Stila in the shade Smoldering Satin. This is one of my two favorite shades. I absolutely love this thing. I always put this on whenever I go out, and I'm just going to take it with the actual spatula, and I'm going to work it in like a little triangle form, exactly where the actual glitter glue is, and where I left a little bit of space without covering with shadows. And then once I have that little triangle, as you guys can see, it's a pretty sharp, harsh line. I'm going to go back in to the brush that I use curtain call with, the red one, and I'm going to go in and gently kind of mix that in. Not too much, because we don't want to spread the glitter everywhere. I just want to make the edges a bit softer, just so there isn't like a drastic difference. Okay, and once I have the glitter applied, you guys can see the difference of how awesome of a change the glitter makes, because it makes the look so much more reflective and just better and stand out more. So I absolutely love those. Now the last few things I'm going to do is I'm going to do a black wing, but only on the very tip. So I took that on the very edge, and now I'm going to go in with the black regular gel liner, and this is by Essence. The liquid liner was actually by Kat Von D, and I'm going to take this into my waterline. And then once the liner is on, I'm going to use a mascara for my lashes. And you can always do falsies, but when I do like a super creative lid design, I actually prefer not to wear fake lashes, just so the design kind of stands out a bit more. And then I'm going to do my lower lashes. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this awesome little crazy darky smoky red eye tutorial. And I'd be more than happy to film anytime I do kind of like an out of the ordinary eye makeup, because I usually don't do like enough tutorials, I feel like. So I will for sure be filming more like makeup tutorials. So let me know if you guys want to see anything in particular. Thank you guys so much for watching and for your support. I also already wanted to say thank you for entering into my April giveaway. So lots of love from me to you. I will see you guys shortly. Bye! Mwah.